Hello, football fans, and welcome to the final ACSA primetime game for Week 7. And we got a good matchup for you guys here today. We have the number 25 ranked Southern Alabama State Hyenas going on the road to play against one of the more talented teams on paper in the University of Alabama-Hoover. Coming into today's game ranked number 17 in the nation. And what should be a very good matchup between two very good Super South Conference football teams. So if you're excited about today's ACSA primetime episode, do me a favor and please smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new to the channel as we're on the road to 1K. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into some game action. Let's go! So two teams that just 2 weeks ago were ranked in the top two. Yes, number 1 and number 2, these former two teams are now in towards the bottom of the top 25, but still facing off at what could still be a very good matchup. But it is a shame though. We could have seen a top 2 matchup here on the channel, but because of some bad luck by both teams, they find themselves both fighting to stay relevant in the ACSA top 25. As the University of Alabama is going to start with the football to begin this game. Xavier Toback is going to try to pick up some yards on the ground, but it's not enough for the first down. So Alabama-Hoover actually has to start with a field goal, but the Panthers do start off with an early 3-0 lead. As we'll now take a look at the Southern Alabama State offense that has really struggled over these past couple of weeks. We'll see if they can bring it together here playing against Alabama-Hoover. As now they face 3rd and 2. Odom going to hand it off to Sessa, who's able to cut it upfield a little bit and get to the 35-yard line before finally being tackled down. We'll see if they can keep it up though. As now another 1st and 10. Odom looking, this time going over the middle, gets it to Asante, who makes the contested grab. Able to make a huge first down grab as they are in Panther territory and look to drive even deeper. That's what she said, and specifically, that's what she told me. As now we got a 2nd and 10 coming up. Jared Odom going to go ahead and slide in for a nice 6-yard gain. Make it a manageable 3rd and 4 coming up. Can they pick it up with the first down, though? Unfortunately, they don't. And so, they also had to settle for a field goal in their own right. It's tied up at 3 apiece, but they do force a 3 and out though, and the Hyenas do have the football once again. We'll see what kind of luck it brings us though, as Jared Odom able to pick up 9 yards on the quarterback scramble. Didn't like what he saw upfield, is able to pick up some good yards because of recognizing that. So let's see if they can get to this first down marker though. Is now 3rd and 1. Odom good trying to get it on the quarterback sneak. A lot of traffic up in there. But Odom is still able to find the room needed to pick up the first down. It's now another 1st and 10. Odom carrying it upfield for another 6-yard gain. Quarterback keeper that's able to turn to some yards right there. As again, another 2nd and 4. Odom dropping back. He's looking around. He's got time. He's going to throw it down the middle of the field. The Hilizitsky, who finds the end zone. Touchdown, Hyenas. And Southern Alabama State takes an early 10-3 lead. As now we'll see how the Panthers can go ahead and respond here. They do end up getting a first down on the very first play thanks to a run on the right-hand side. We'll see if they can continue that though, as Xavier Toback drops back to pass this time around. But it is incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10. Johnson taking it to the right-hand side, able to pick up some decent yardage as well. An 8-yard gain that makes it 3rd and short coming up for the Panthers. Need to pick up this first down here. Got to get this offense back on track, and that's not going to help the cause whatsoever. Forcing a punt. And again, the Hyenas have the football with decent field position to work with. Starting this drive off on the 25-yard line. We'll see what these Hyenas can do as we go into the 2nd quarter of play. Southern Alabama State carrying an early 10-3 lead. We'll see if we see some more scoring going into the 2nd quarter of play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2nd quarter as the Hyenas are already facing a 3rd and 1. Jared Odom is in the shotgun and is ready to now take the snap. He's going to pitch it out to ACSA. A pitch that could have easily been intercepted, but was able to get free, and ACSA was able to find the running room for the first down. But 2 plays later, they face 3rd and 6, another third down conversion that they need to pick up. Let's see if they get it done as they go downfield, going for it all, but it's deflected away. And so they went for it all right there. It does not work out for them. The bold strategy does not work out for Cotton. And so the Panthers take over again with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. We'll see what Xavier and Toback and company can do as he gets a long quarterback scramble that is able to get him across the 35-yard line. If it wasn't for the person behind him, he could have very easily picked up much more yardage. But for now, it's still a really good gain as we finally see a touchdown for the Panthers as Quinn on the left-hand side runs away from the Hyenas defense and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Now this game is all tied up once again, all knotted at 10 apiece. Southern Alabama State now getting the football though. We'll see if they can take the lead right back. It's now 2nd and 7. Odom dropping back to pass. He's got some time in the pocket. Gonna go ahead and scramble though. Can he get to the first down marker? Yes, they do. At least that's what the officiating staff is saying. As now, 2 plays later, Odom dropping back again. He's got time in the pocket. Could make himself a sandwich if he wants, but that pocket dissolves quickly once he tried to scramble. Nice job keeping him in the pocket. And now they face a 3rd and long because of it. Jared Odom gonna have to pass to have a legitimate shot at picking up the first down, which they do manage to do, but the pass is incomplete though. And not a great punt either for the Hyenas. So University of Alabama-Hoover starts a drive at just about midfield. Actually, this is a very dangerous offense. You can't give them that kind of space, and you can see why like there. So they're already nearly in the red zone already. Let's see if they can keep it up though. It's 1st and 10. Toback dropping back, gonna try to scramble again. He's got a block. He's running down the sideline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Panthers now in a goal line situation to take the lead for the first time today. We'll see if they can get it done. But that won't help as an incompletion brings up 2nd and goal, and not a good run the next play. So now 3rd and long again. This is a tough goal line situation to be in. We'll see what they come up with, though. As Toback going to try to throw for the end zone, though, and gets it over to Rogers. Touchdown, Panthers! And so, the Panthers of Alabama-Hoover take the lead for the very first time today and do it with less than a minute and a half left in this first half. We'll see if Jared Odom and company can manufacture a drive before the end of this first half. Doesn't look good for them as they face 3rd and long coming up. As now 3rd and 11, Jared Odom in the shotgun, ready to drop back and pass this one once again. Odom gonna swing it down the middle of the football field and gets it over to Harris for a first down. The Hyenas are officially in business, but they don't have any timeouts left, so they gotta work quickly, or at the very least get out of bounds like what Hilinzinski did, who does have the only touchdown for the Hyenas so far today. As now 1st and 10. Odom gonna have to scramble, doesn't like what he sees upfield, doesn't get to the first down marker though, and so that clock is still going to be pushing. Now there's less than 20 seconds left in this first half, but it does throw an incompletion on the next play, so that will temporarily stop the clock. But they also face 3rd down though. Only need 3 yards though. We'll see if they can get it done. As Odom dropping back the pass, gonna try to throw over the middle, it's incomplete. The Hyenas do settle for a field goal, but the Panthers are going to be taking a lead into the halftime break, leading 17-13. So with that being said, it is now time to get the second half officially underway here between the Southern Alabama State Hyenas and University of Alabama-Hoover Panthers. Both teams ranked in the top 25 ACSA poll, as the Panthers actually had to kick off the ball to the Hyenas, so they will have the ball first to begin the second half. As now they face 3rd and 5. We'll see what they can do after the long pass play a few plays ago. It's Odom dropping back, gonna try to throw it to Milton, but he meets Martin of the Panthers, throwing an interception. And so, luckily for the Hyenas, University of Alabama-Hoover uncharacteristically is unable to do anything on their next drive. They went 3 and out actually. So a major bullet dodge by Southern Alabama State, as it does remain a 1-possession game. So let's see if they can learn from past mistakes, that they now have another 3rd down. Going over to the running back though, ACSA running the wheel route and is able to get across the 40-yard line for a very good gain, and also gets them out of the shadow of their own goal line as well. So you certainly love to see that. As now 2nd and 4. Odom dropping back and actually handed off to ACSA. A nice little toss play to the right hand side, but picks up another 1st down for the Hyenas. As again, another 2nd and 9, going to ACSA once again, who has lots of running room. Only one man to beat, but is caught from behind eventually, but not before reaching the edge of the red zone. Can Southern Alabama State cash in though? They're facing a 3rd and 12. You don't want to settle for another field goal if you're going to help it, but Odom takes a sack. And that's exactly what the Hyenas do. They take another field goal, closing down on this lead, but it's a 1-point game. But the Panthers go 3 and out once again. So here are the Hyenas once again with the football, going to hand it off to ACSA, who can't find the running room, and even worse, there's a holding penalty that is going to knock them back a little bit. A 10-yard penalty that results in, 1st and 20 coming up for the Hyenas. Not exactly where you want to be. You can easily get out of this situation with a good play right here. We'll see if they get it, as Odom forces a scramble out, makes a couple defenders miss, and then finally slides down across the 30-yard line. That counts as a pretty good play in my eyes. I don't know about you guys. As now they have a 2nd and 3 off of a 17-yard gain, and then they end up picking a 1st down. Hilinski with another great catch in his ball game. Really an impact player in today's game in my eyes, as the Hyenas continue to drive upfield. And it's a defensive matchup that is starting to turn here in the 2nd half, as it's only a 1-point game between these two teams going to the final quarter of play. So that being said, it is now time to get this 4th quarter officially underway, as the Hyenas off the rip, facing 3rd and 2. They got to pick up the 1st down here. So they're not necessarily in effective field goal range, as Odom is able to escape the pressure and pick up the 1st down. Nice play avoiding the heat, and able to pick up the 1st down nonetheless. As now again, Odom driving upfield, picking up another 1st down. You love to see it. The Hyenas continuing to drive upfield, picking up some good yardage in the process. As again, 1st and 10, Odom dropping back, looking around, gonna have to get up out of there. He has some blockers, can he get into the end zone? No, he quite cannot. But a great gain makes it a goal line situation for the Hyenas. We'll see if they can take the lead here on this play, as they face 1st and goal. Odom gonna try to run for the end zone and gets in untouched, diving for it, witnessing contact. But it's 6 points on the board for the Hyenas, as they take the lead back once again. So now 23-17 Hyenas. Again, the Panthers respond though. Alabama-Hoover really needs it right now, but they're facing 3rd and long and immediately facing pressure. Sanchez makes the catch for him, and that's despite the pass interference call. So that's going to move the ball up to midfield. It's a 15-yard penalty after the final spot. So now at midfield already, Toback with a promising drive going, and then also going to the middle, but it's incomplete though. But look at this, 4th and 10. This would be, looks like a 70-something yard field goal, and no surprises here. It's well short. I have absolutely no idea what they were thinking there. So I guess the Hyenas will take over. But I'm surprised that they didn't go for it on 4th down, or at least punt the football away if you're going to just kick it. So instead, Hyenas have great field position to work with now because of that. A very head-scratching call that could cost them the game, depending on how much time is ran off the clock thanks to this drive. As Sesha is able to get him upfield across the 30-yard line for a first down. Be interesting to see when the Panthers will start using timeouts, as we're getting to that 3-minute mark here at the end of his game. Game could still go either way for sure, but at this point they look like they are certainly in effective field goal range at this point. So you gotta force them to at least, hold them without another first down, as that's a 5-yard gain right there. Panthers do take their first time out finally. But if they get the first down here, this could very potentially be the dagger, as Sessa will try to run it himself and does pick up the first down. So not looking good for Alabama-Hoover. There's less than a minute 30 left in this game. Sessa getting ready for another carry, I presume. We'll see if they give it to him, though, as they are very content with, running out this clock here. And Southern Alabama State has looked, pretty solid in this game. Definitely playing better versus how it did in past weeks. Though they have 4th and goal. And look at this! Interesting call if you're going to go for it on 4th down. We'll see if they'll actually snap it or not, or if it's just going to be one of those things where they try to draw them off sides or something like that. Either way, though, this looks like it could be it, as Waver actually gets knocked short. Do the Panthers have time? And that is how this game ends. University of Alabama-Hoover loses their 2nd game in 3 weeks, falling by a final score of 23-17. The Southern Alabama State Hyenas do get back on track, though. They finally win their first game in 3 tries, finally getting that 2-game winning streak off their hands. Now they improved to 5-2 on the season, while the Panthers of UAH, fall to 5-2 themselves. Do their national championship hopes still remain alive? They're going to need some help now. But until then, that will end today's ACSA Primetime action. Next episode, we'll be getting ready for Week 8 in this inaugural season of the ACSA. If you're excited for that, do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you do happen to be brand new to the channel. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, hoping you guys are all having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.